It doesn't matter what adversity you've had thrown at you. I've had adversity and suffering. It doesn't matter how much I've had thrown at me. I get myself back up. There is a theme right now. And my invitation for you is when you start entertaining this and going into this, you will get drowned by the swamp. What do I mean by that? Going on social media and crying and blurring your vulnerable story, there comes a point where you have to put that down and you have to do whatever you do behind closed doors. People don't need to see it. They don't need to hear it. It actually keeps people stuck. It keeps feeding the victim. It keeps feeding the story. Believe you me, from someone that has played the victim and manipulated it and milked it for all I could get as a pattern of survival and programming, there is nothing more dangerous than someone that is out there and they're like going, over here, I'm here to help you and save you. And they have not yet mastered the tools within themselves. Good luck with that. I am calling it out as it is a theme. Yes, there is a place for vulnerability, holding space. Vulnerability is super powerful when you leverage that. But we don't need like a sitcom here on social media. Clear it up. Here's the thing. If you actually would understand your primal instincts, when you're playing that game, you become easy prey. You become weak prey, easy to pick off. You become predictable because you can tell what's going to happen. So yes, I am calling it out. I'm standing here with my lady balls. This is not about toughen up. It's about own your shit, go behind closed doors, learn some ways to do it, and clear up your mess. Clear up your mess. It's not everyone else's. No one else cares. No one else has to see it. The story will keep you stuck. My story is irrelevant. My past is a blank slate. Why carry it around? It is heavy. It is heavy. It will keep you bound and it will keep feeding others. And it's what a lot of the personal development industry feeds off, to keep you bound in 3D prism. If you wish to have some ninja tools so you get to learn how to do it yourself, you get to be the master of your ship, the captain of the ship, and also stop trying to save people and help people, but you lead by example by walking and honoring that truth, and others are inspired by that, and then you guide them once you can learn to swim. You have to be able to swim. Otherwise, you're just stuck in the false. You're just repatterning and reprogramming exactly what you've been taught. It's regurgitation. It's almost like the bulimic of learning. It will scoff as much as they can, then regurgitate the stuff up, and then repackage it as their own. I see through it. It's not integrity. Embodiment of truth is when you've been behind the scenes and you've been relentless day in, day out, without the selfie, without the rah rah, look at you, aren't you great? And you've been willing to go into those dark places that most people will run and hide from. So if you're kicking and screaming now, if you're crying and going, that's not fair, Zoe, I invite you to have a conversation. I won't carry anyone. I'm not having anyone on my ship. I want to guide others how to do that on your own ship, because we do not need more of that. This is what we're shifting beyond. Here's the other truth. If you're still playing that game, you're not going to go into the new earth. You have to clear up your 3D density. You have to address the fear programs. This whole savior business of I'm seeing it and you can feel it. And the sad part is most people out in society are actually following these people and just being like, wow, you're so amazing. And that just shows how disconnected people are. They haven't even started doing the inner work. And it will get more chaotic. It will get more chaotic. It needs to get chaotic. So you see, relentlessly, you have to keep clearing it up. And I'm calling it out. It's about time. Love light. If you want a ninja resilience kit so you get to master that yourself and you get to be that change, then reach out and connect with me. Stop. I see it as well with some people, and they're attempting to lift others up, and they've got young children which are crying out in despair. Start with your family, then start with you, then your family, and then go out and serve others.